Hello, 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 brothers. How we doing? Another day, another day. Thank God. We're on day 16 now. No porn November. For myself, that is day 156 on hard mode with God's help. Thank God. Thank God, man. Today actually got a bit tough for me. And I'm reflecting on that now as I make this video. Guys, we have to make it difficult for ourselves to relapse. We got to put in those barriers to prevent us when those urges come in. Because today I had some urges to go on Instagram and peek around and search around on there for a little bit, find some Instagram models, some music video clips or something, just something to get like a little buzz or something, I guess, because the urges, they're not telling me go straight back to like the hub or something. No, it's like, no, man, you don't want to break your streak. Just a little peek here and there won't do any damage, right? Wrong. Those peaks do damage. They mess you up. And doing that, those kind of slips that's a slippery slope towards going back to the full PMO cycle. We're not doing that these days anymore. We're not doing that. We're advancing, thank God. We're advancing in our streak every single day, every day. We're free of that. Yeah, that's why it's so good to get accountable. Like it's far too easy for us to relapse when, we're not speaking to other people. No one knows where we are in our streak. We just pop in and out of the forums and the community and stuff like, ooh, yeah, today's day 30, and then you disappear for 3-4 weeks and then come back like, yeah, in that 3-4 weeks I relapsed, but now I'm back on two weeks. So yeah, 14 days again, 14 days. Like, no one is really like there with you in your progress. No one knows what's going on if you're on your streak. Like my accountability right now is high. I'm there in the WhatsApp groups. I'm admin of one group. I'm posting regularly on forum. My accountability partner, there's accountability software on my phone, my computer. I search for anything, it's gonna pop up. I'm like, yeah, I don't want him to see. I'm not gonna search for that, because if I do, he's gonna see it, and then how am I gonna explain that? That's clearly no. I should not be searching for that. No. So it stops you before you even search. Before you, this is all the thought process going on in your head before you've even touched the keyboard. Before it's like, no, I'm not going down that road because X, Y, and Z. Like, there's so many different reasons, But then there's also that added, someone is going to see this. Like, no, there's no good explanation for me searching for that, Like, there's that accountability, man, honestly. My mother, okay? So, like, I've got this marble jar that sits in the living room. I put in one marble on day 0, saying, yep, it's an accomplishment that I've started again. And then there's a marble for every day since. So that means there's 157 marbles in there. It's in the living room of the house, meaning that anyone passes by, they see it. Some guest comes like, oh, why is there a marble jar right there in your living room? What's going on with that? Like, yeah, it's my accountability jar. I'm recovering from pornography addiction. Like, what? Do I know you like that? Why are you sharing this? Is that it's better to be ashamed of the fact that you're admitting to having a pornography addiction than to actually relapse. So you increase the accountability by whatever means you need to do. I'm not saying anyone needs to go to that level, I've definitely been there for like 10. How many years did I not even tell people about how much I was struggling? I didn't talk to people about it, but Like on day 60, like that's when I put that jar there in the living room, and my mother said, "Listen, you're not gonna relapse now, because you, like I told her, I've beaten my highest streak. You know, you're not gonna relapse now, because if you do, you're gonna have to show me the video that you watched." Listen, I'm not going back. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. You need it, like, as everything, we gotta have consequences in place, okay? Too many people, they relapse, and we all know the shame, we all know the regret. But then what else happens? We've all been there. Nothing has really changed. But when you have consequences in place, like, okay, now, because I've relapsed, I have to do X. Like, because I've relapsed, I have to, for the next 30 days, I have to sign into the forum. I have to connect in the WhatsApp groups every single day for 30 days. Now I have to post, this is how I have not relapsed today. I'm continuing with my streak. I'm free and clean. Another day clean. And you have to do that. And then when you do that, when you've raised your accountability to that level, for 30 days, you're going to get some progress in that. Even if you don't get the full 30, just the fact that you have to do that, you're going to get some progress. That reaching out, other people seeing how you're doing and stuff, things are going to change there. Like, that's one thing that you can do. Another thing you can do is think of other ways that, as a consequence, things that you really don't want to do, but if you do relapse, you'll have to do it. Oh no, not something drastic, but something like, okay, if I relapse again, I have to block social media for the next month. Or I have to get rid of YouTube. Something like that. Like, let me block YouTube for the next month. Like, something that's manageable, something that you would be able to live without. Not something crazy. But those consequences in place. Ooh, another one is like, I'm not gonna play any video games for the next 30 days. I'm gonna watch these TV shows that I enjoy or something. Something that you like, it will motivate you not to go back there. That will be a thought, like, if I do this, I'm not gonna be able to play PlayStation, no Xbox. I really want to do that. And share those consequences with other people, because let's face it, we've broken our word many times. Many times. But when someone else is involved and reminds you, I'm sorry, man, you relapsed. So it's about those negative consequences when you're putting them in place. You're starting now, right? Like, man, yeah, I did say I'm not gonna play video games. You're gonna remember that next time. Next time you're like, ooh, this guy actually held me accountable. He told me I'm not gonna play video games because I relapsed. So guess what? Next time I'm not gonna relapse, because I want to use YouTube. I want to play my games. Like, no, nah. Right? Have a plan in place. Having a plan in place, like, it puts some barriers between you and the relapse. Having a plan that, okay, when I feel these feelings, I'm going to do X. I'm going to do this method. I'm going to recite my reasons. I'm going to do this. I'm going to go on the forum and read other people's success stories. I'm going to go on the forum and read people's relapse stories. If people are this miserable and upset when they relapsed, then guess what? Going back isn't that great an idea. So whatever this voice is telling me, it's wrong. I don't want to do that. To have a plan in place like that. Have some tools. Get some accountability software. Get some filters in place. Filters. Now, when it comes to filters, I abuse them so much. I abuse filters. I always found a way around it. Like, it's impossible for any of them to block all the videos on the internet. All the pages. Like, there's like 500 million websites for pornography on there, It's like, no filter is going to help you with that. But what it does is, when you see the filter, like, ooh, this page that I usually go to is blocked, it's a reminder. Some of them, they even let you put a message there in the filter software, like, ooh, as a reminder that, yeah, you don't really want to be here. You can put a message in there saying, like, having your reasons, just put a list of reasons as the message that pops up to remind you, that's why I blocked this site. Yeah, No, I don't want erectile dysfunction. No, I do want to be confident. I do want to focus. Yes, I do want to have spiritual integrity. No, yes, I do. I would want to keep my word. I want to have self-control again. Yes, I do want to have integrity in my relationships. Absolutely. Nah, whoa, 5 seconds pleasure for what? Is it even pleasurable? No. That's one thing that we need to get to terms with. The belief that it's not enjoyable. It's not enjoyable to go back there. It's not. In the moment, it feels like, yeah, yes, I would enjoy that. But afterwards, it's the whole process that we have to think about. Like one friend was talking about today, would you swish poison around in your mouth but not swallow it? Like, no, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. So why am I even slowly trying to go back to PMO? Why would I do that to myself? No, it's poisonous. This is not lemonade. It's bleach. Don't drink it. We don't enjoy doing this. So put some plans in place. Make it more difficult for that relapse to happen, Get the tools in. Have a list of like 1 or 2 consequences, things that you don't want to do, but if you relapse, this is what you're going to have to do, and share that with someone. Be accountable. Don't do this alone. So hard to do this alone. We can all do this, brothers. Peace.